Welcome, guys. This is going to be the game one of team versus Slayer and Sun Wukong. Mm,
Hello. Hello, Shijit.
And I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Tarun Kumar, but we call him Tanoy.
No, because I play like a Pinoy apparently.
Okay.
Shijit, we haven't casted, right? We have
Yeah,
been
I
playing
think
for 10 years.
I think this is the first time casting together.
Hmm.
Uh, Game of the day in the teams, this teams,
We have Night Stalker first band.
and they have banned the first annoying pick for Team Slayer. Apparently, I've seen Dotu play Night Stalker, and he's really, really good at it. So I guess Sun Wukong doesn't want to deal with that anymore. So they just banned the first hero.
Yeah, I respect anyone who bans Night Stalker. I have him by default banned in my games. Whenever he goes to his nighttime, he's just annoying to deal with. He's just a very good early game uh, snowball hero.
Ever since they made his, the nighttime passive, they made it as his
Mm.
innate ability. Been really strong now. Ever since game after the 5 minute mark hits, he's been rushing down on heroes like TPing mid and trying to gank them. Uh, And okay, that is a really strong ban coming in from Team Slayer because they know
Ban the Ice Drop.
because they saw how when Alferno played Largo and they didn't want to deal with that anymore. They just took him out with the Beastmaster. They, I believe, Sun
They're both
Wukong.
meta heroes right now.
Well, yeah, well, Largo's kind of underrated right now because ever since there was a slight nerf,
Really?
yeah, there was a slight nerf in his recent patches, but they buffed him again, but nobody knows that. Nobody checks them.
I
I
see him
mean,
being picked every time in pro matches.
I mean,
He
nobody
just sits
reads
there and
apart from the
stomps his
apart from the
hash.
pro players. I don't see any others reading the patches anymore. It's dead.
Yeah,
They don't read the patch notes anymore.
no one reads it. No one knows how to
And
read it.
there it goes. They banned the snapfire. Man, I wanted to see some snap. I don't like that.
It's like an auto ban at this point. Either
I
first
mean,
pick or first
the
ban.
snapfire is just too OP to deal with in the lanes,
Yeah.
and it's just and damage output is like insane. Like you just use like 150 mana to kill a whole creep wave and the hero as well. That's why
We,
they just keep banning him.
we talked about it the other day about Snapfire's how her innate ability is so overpowered. She just has like 35% output damage or something, like all damage whenever whoever's
Yeah,
nearby her.
so 35% damage output. The more closer she is, so obviously
I like
she's gonna use she's gonna use the fire snap cookie to get into position right next to the
mm,
opponent and just blast them with the shotgun. That's why she
we have an
keeps getting
Undying.
banned. So the first pick goes Unwook, and they pick Undying.
Counter pick with Jakiro.
And Jakiro. I think they
Nice.
picked Jakiro to deal with the tombstone, probably. Since
Yeah.
he has 2 hits for per hit now. So it counts as double hits. So maybe he could just destroy the tombstone really quickly. That's why they picked on Jakiro. Or maybe he's a position 5. Jakiro seems like a really good position 5 too. He deals a little bit of extra damage and slows them down.
He's also good
But
at
he's
pushing lanes.
yep, but but he's also really weak if he's getting blinked on. If someone blinks in and he's
Mm.
dead with 2 stuns, he's a little bit weak as well. But if he has the range and the distance and the position, that might be really good for him.
Undying, I think, is still a solid pick. He can disrupt a lot of the blink daggers and initiation. if
What do you
Dire
think he's
goes
going to be
for initiative.
playing as? Do you think he's going to be playing as offlane or maybe 5 or 4?
I think he's going to be a 4.
I hope so. I think it's better if he's 4.
He,
He
yeah,
could also
he
get some.
still scales a lot faster.
Yeah, he could maybe like really annoy their carry. He's
Hmm.
playing. Oh, they banned the signature hero for Jaden. Jaden played a really well win range last game, so they saw how he played and they were like, you know what, no win ranger for you. I'm gonna ban it.
Does the shackle work with the zombies?
Yep, it does. I
Oh,
mean,
that makes sense.
it's a friendly zombies though, so the shackle doesn't work for a friendly unit.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So they picked the Tusk.
Tusk. I don't gameplays,
I
and
know
I
you like playing Tusk.
and I hate really good Tusk players because I'm a really good Tusk player. I don't want to see that.
So you hate
If
yourself.
I don't want to see if someone is better than me, and everybody's playing better than me in
Okay.
this tournament when they're playing Tusk. But no one is getting the shard though. Why is no one buying the shard for Tusker? To try and save your teammate. They're all for completely focused on buying Blink.
I think Tusk is position 5 or 4.
He's going to be 4. Jakiro is going to be 5.
Yeah.
Sure. Because I don't think Jakiro has the mobility to be playing as 4. He's really slow and he can't be like walking towards mid to help the mid laner and to secure the
Mhm.
rune and stuff. So I don't think Jakiro can be played as 4. Even if they do play as 4, I don't think it's good to be playing as 4. They
Mhm.
have a Rubik, which is
Is that Rubik
troublesome.
mid?
Which is going to be troublesome because they have a Jakiro. If he steals the Ice Path, well, that's going to be really hard team player. And there comes the Underlord pick since they picked Rubik. Rubik with the Underlord is going to be frustrating.
think I think they have a lot of Team Radiant has a lot of control right now. You have the Undying Tombstone, Rubik. If he steals Jakiro's spells and Underlord Spit plus his first kill, they have a lot of control and AoE during the team fights. Underlord can also global anywhere, bring the entire team. So they have pretty solid picks. King Sun Wukong. We have been seeing Rubik mids. Is that a Rubik mid? Do you think it's
I mean, well, we saw just one game
yeah.
that they picked
He
Rubik
played
mid.
well actually.
No, but yeah, he did play well. But he was getting caught out of position a lot of times and they couldn't handle that teams anymore. But this game,
It
I
could be flex.
believe,
Could be a flex.
I think looking at this, I believe it's going to be a Rubik 4 because I don't like seeing Rubik 5 because he's completely useless as a Rubik 5. It's better
Yeah.
for him to play as Rubik 4. So I believe this is going to be an Undying
So
5 and Rubik
Undying
4.
is a 5.
Yeah, probably. Shadow
I
Fiend.
still prefer Undying 4.
Okay, so they have Shadow Fiend with the Tusker. So is it going to be a Tusker 4 or 5? Isn't it better for Tusker to be with SF though? With the help of a stack team, he could get some kills in. Okay, that's going to be a Centaur.
Or a Centaur.
Speaking of
So
mobility, they just picked the Centaur, so this is going to be good for Jakiro as well.
an Ags, Centaur's Ags as well. I think they're
Uh,
aiming for that.
I don't think he's going to buy it super early this game. I mean, he could, but I think he would not. They're going for the carry. I believe they could go for Ursa because they
Bench is
have.
still in the pool.
I think it's better because they have Undying, and Undying with Ursa seems like a really good matchup in the
Ursa.
lane. Yeah, he's going to reduce his strength and he's going to burst them down with the Fury Spikes. Or they could go for Klings because they have an Underlord
Mm,
to hold them down in place and Klings could just hit them.
yeah. Dire team doesn't have any answer to the clings as well. I think we saw that You don't have any magic damage. We saw in that game the Witch Doctor and the Zeus. They're holding the Klings, the aggressive Witch Doctor with the Maledict.
Yeah, let's
This
see
time they don't have any.
what their picks are going to be with 15 seconds remaining on the reserve time. And they picked
A gyro
Gyrocopter. Hmm. I mean,
support gyro.
it does seems like no, I don't think so. It's going to be a carry gyro, and also I think this can be good because they have Underlord to hold them down for the the for the missile, call down missile. So it's going to be useful for him to
Mm,
land his ult and get the stuns in. But they also have a Tusker who could potentially save them from the like
ulti.
gyrocopter ult,
Yeah, they banned
and they
Huskar
ban the Husker, and there goes the puck.
immediately.
Beastmaster as well. So they don't have the option to pick Beastmaster because they saw Sai play FM play Beastmaster. Let's see what they're gonna do.
I think Venge is still a good pick. Still in the pool. A swap. You swap gyro, instantly bursting down.
I would say maybe a mid Ember Spirit should be good for the game. Can stop,
Member.
yeah, because it can stop, you know, Centaur from using his Stampede. He could potentially stop them from running away from disengage.
It
So,
also gives them a good catch. They need a good catch.
guys,
Uh,
Sun Wukong, I don't think you guys have any reserve time left. You guys have 27 seconds left.
have one side.
So they banned Lina.
They know. They know. They have a
Maybe
good
an Invoker?
block.
Queen of
Queen of
Pain.
Pain.
Hmm. That is. I mean, he's a lane dominator, so I think you should be fine anyway. So they banned Lina and Storm Spirit, so that Queen of Pain could be trouble. They still have a minute in the reserve time. They could take they could take all their time to decide what their mid lane is going to be. Maybe
There aren't that many like early game heroes in the dire side.
maybe
Like
an
lane
Invoker
dominators
could change the lineup completely if they
and
if
SF
anyone knows to play the
safe
Invoker.
lane.
Invoker mid and SF safe lane could be really nice, but I don't think they have any Invoker plays over there.
They have a final pick and it's Kyrat.
Skyrath Mage, so it's going to
Wait.
be a mid
So it's a
Skyrath
tough
Mage.
a mix kind of. Oh. We did see an aggressive Skyrath last uh yesterday with a Blink Dagger and Rod of Atos. He was
Yeah,
solo killing the Klings.
yep. He killed Kling so many
Could
times
be.
solo. Hmm. I would say
It's a mid lane.
when it comes to team fights, I would say Team Sun Wukong has a really good solid lineup for a good team fight.
Yep.
The Queen of Pain's ult and the bit of Pit, God's Pit, and the Tombstone. They could bring in a lot of
Mm-hmm.
damage to get the kill on SF. SF is someone who's really squishy in the early game, and he needs to get a lot of items to maybe stay alive. So so mm, this might be troublesome for Team Slayer, and also he has to get an early BKB to deal with this Rubik and Queen of Pain, because if Rubik's gets a hold of your Requiem, it's going to be really hard for them to win a team fight properly.
Yeah, I think Radiant's team is still stronger. Dire team has a chance if they go for the Aghanim Scepter on Centaur. Centaur Aghanims, Shadowfiend Aghanims, and some early game aggression from Skyrath Mage could give them the edge.
And Jaden has been one of my favorite carry players in this tournament, followed by Rocker.
You're going straight in.
He's been playing different carries games. It looks like they just watered it,
You know,
and he placed the sentry, and he just dewatered it immediately.
they know this move.
Well, they just dewatered it, so I guess they do know this.
Yeah.
And I believe they're gonna try to contest this bounty rune by the bottom riverside. If they do, I'm not sure how both the teams are gonna respond. And Undying doesn't have his tombstone. Undying doesn't have his tombstone. He has his DK. He hasn't taken his
Oh.
tombstone. And they are going to fight this out. Undying with the 3-man DK, and I don't think he's going down that easily. And he is still alive. They get 2 kills onto them. They kill the SF and the position 5 Tusk. They be able to kill him.
Can they kill the centaur? Oh, he turned back. Oh.
I think he was trying to bait a stun out. So he tried to turn back a bit and maybe commit the kill again, but he baited out his stun and used his stun. Just went back. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Karathmich is already half HP, and
he has his tangos coming in the courier.
But the good thing is, Skarathmich is able to deal with the Queen of Pain because of the magic barrier he has as innate ability. So this might be different for, for Queen of Pain. He might be having some trouble to deal with him.
Ooh. Takes a lot of damage, though.
I mean, he has to cast spells to get the barrier anyway. So I don't think he has casted any spells yet. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Ghost and Jaden, they are dominating their lane because it's a centaur versus Undying, and he's just taking away his HP. And he manages to get the pull. Playing 5
lane,
while Rubik is going try to. I mean, he banned. He blocked the camp. Meanwhile, the courier is here, and just courier out. They're trying to fight it out. I don't think he should be fighting the goddamn Underlord. He also has his 3rd skill up, so that is a bad choice for him.
Tombstone's ready. Yeah.
Tombstone is
I
available.
mean, the bottom lane is, I don't think Centaur and Jackie has a chance against Gyro and Tombstone on that.
I mean,
they're way too strong early game.
That is true, but the Tombstone has 5 hits to destroy. Jakiro just needs to hit it twice. And with the 1 hit from Centaur. Yeah, but he has 2 consecutive hits with his innate, so let's see how they're going to deal with that. Meanwhile, in the top lane, the camp pull it. Both the camps have been blocked, and both the supports are playing in the. Well, that was a bad.
They just dewatered.
They're trying to get the kill onto this Underlord in the top lane, and he manages to land all the 3 raises, and he gets a kill on Underlord, and he is trying to fight out the SF, and he might be able to get the kill on SF, maybe even double kill.
He got the.
Oh, that was a really nice trade. Somehow.
Bottom lane, Gyro gets a kill on Centaur.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Gyro gets a kill on Centaur. I think it's because the Tusker, the top lane, was able to get the kill on Rubik because he slowed the attack speed of Rubik because of his innate. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Skyrath Mage is actually owning it right now. He's able to cast a lot of spells now, and yeah, I don't think he's able to stay there.
She has no bottle charges. She has the salve.
I believe she should have just gone back to the base for a bit instead of wasting a 100 gold onto the salve. They
Yeah.
also have the water rune coming in about 4 minutes.
Skyard gets the bottom one.
I'm wondering why. Okay, he might be able to pick the Pit of Malice in level 4. Maybe they could they could try to turn around with the level 1 pit when he has the telekinesis available. And in the mid lane, Karath Mage has been dealing so much damage onto the Queen of Pain, and this is kind of bad for him.
Yeah, the armor's really doing well for him. He just
Barrier
keeps
from
casting it.
Karath Mage is helping him a lot to tank all those spells from
Yeah.
Queen of Pain. Meanwhile, in the top lane,
Oh,
they're able to get the kill on SF with the help of
kill the
telekinesis and
SF.
Pit of Malice and the Firestorm.
Tusk is low HP.
And he kills the
Oh,
Tusk with. That was a really nice observer there, which helped him to get the last hit in.
bottom
And
lane. No, Gyro's fine. Tusk turned back a little bit for like a second.
no, I believe he just walked inside the tree to try to cover up the
Oh, the tree pathing.
fog. Actually, he was trying to use the cover to his advantage, but he completely forgot there was a observer. I mean, he did not know there was an observer there, which eventually led to his downfall.
Bottom lane.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane,
But
the
you
tombstone
know,
is out,
will
and they
he
get the
not?
kill
No.
onto the centaur, and he is unfazed. Gyrocopter is having a fun lane, completely free farm, and he has almost 33 last hits. He's the highest. He's probably the highest in net worth right now. He's in 3K, and the Team Sun Wukong is in the lead with 2K net worth. Meanwhile, in the top lane, they're just fighting it out, and none of the teams were able to manage to get a kill there. And
Queen finally got her infused raindrops. She desperately needed that top lane.
in the top lane, Tusk rolls in, and
Backup is
they
coming.
could potentially get a kill here. And
that's a
Gyrocopter
double
gets a
kill.
double
Easy
kill with the
kill.
help of flak cannons, and they were both low HP. That is a really good TP coming in from Gyrocopter at the right time, at the right moment. And he is unstoppable. He has 3.6k net worth right now, with 5 kills and 36 last hits in just 7 minutes.
That's a scary
And
gyro. Early game gyro. And Queen, she doesn't have her HP anymore. He has to walk back to base.
I think Queen of Fin should just maybe go some other lane to get some ganks in, because I don't think he's winning this lane anymore.
Yeah, she has Sonic Wave. I think that should be her next move. Maybe go on top.
Tusk just
Tusk is
warded.
smoked.
He smoked and warded tier 2 near the camp near tier 2, and he's Queen of Pain. Mid lane, they have double observers over there. One to secure the rune, another one to see whether Queen of Pain is farming over there. Meanwhile, bottom lane, rotation from Tusk is coming in. He has a level 2 tombstone available, so he might be able to turn this around if there is a TP from teammates, in case there's a gank coming in from the bottom lane. And a regen rune has been picked up by the Rubik,
And they find
and Tusk just walks back to the top lane using the gate. Don't think he's going to commit anything in the bottom lane, because he knew that he's not going to win it. And Ghost just gets a 12 strength.
bottom lane.
He's been using his he's been using DK at the right time whenever they're close nearby. Are they going to commit it? Maybe even
Tombstone.
that was a bit of a brave move from both the teams. Sorry, from Team Sun Wukong. Do you think he might be able to get out of this? he might be able to get out of this because
And he
he
has the
has a
TP.
windlace. He has a
Yeah.
windlace, and there is no vision for them. And well, Gyrocopter manages to TP away, and he's completely fine. Meanwhile, the Undying is back after dying because of his innate. And he started laughing like a maniac.
I think Undying used his tombstone too early, and Gyro
I
misdirected
believe
his
he
ult.
used it a little bit, not just too early. It was very early.
Like
He should
out
have
of
used it
range.
very way before. What was whenever he was planning to do it.
Be a miscommunication.
Well, I wouldn't say it was miscommunication. Maybe he just did not know whether he could kill him or not. So it was just doubting himself. And there is a
Tusk,
smoke. Smoke has been revealed by
you're not level 6 yet. Kyrat, he used his
Rubik.
ult, he
Just stole
couldn't escape.
Skyrath Mage's ult. This could be troublesome for. And there's a tombstone coming in for from Ghost, and he's still level 5. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, they managed to get the kill onto the Kyrath Mage with the help of Rubik's stolen Kyrath Mage ult, big flare,
Finally killed this
and
Kyrat.
they're planning to dive
They're going top.
the top lane,
They're diving
and
top.
Centaur just got his stampede, but
Oh, Centaur's
he
escaped. Tusk.
Centaur just okay. But I believe Ghost might be able to survive this a little bit longer. Never mind, he will not survive this. And Underlord is still alive. He's trying to kill,
He's trying to
and
TP.
Requiem is used to get the kill onto the Underlord. And
And they both
that
escaped.
was a completely waste of tombstone usage, and they just die.
That's good reaction from the dire side.
Meanwhile, they just saw
SF,
SF
he's
here,
bottom. Ghost. Juke it
and he
out.
just juked
Okay.
them out.
That's good.
And he just saw them. Maybe he might try to get the. Okay, Tusker is
Well
taping
played.
the outpost. Maybe he thought maybe Undying was following him, but he has not. Well, Gyrocopter is farming really well. He almost has his crystal is ready. Well, his crystal is ready, but he might go for his Agrim Scepter quickly. With the amount of damage he has, be able to farm it really quick.
Tusk looking for someone. Giving them mission.
Tusk
I
is
think at this point they should just sit and wait for their timing, item timings. Tusk needs blink, maybe.
well.
Sky
Tusk
needs
has to. Well,
stone.
Tusk has to get some team fights in to get some assists from, so he can get his blink. But apart from that, I don't see him farming anywhere because he has his stack team leveled up. So going, but because and he doesn't have his ice shards yet, so it's hard for him to farm anything. Meanwhile, in the top lane, they're jumping in on the Gyrocopter, who has been farming freely the entire time, and it was a mistake by him to be there for a long time. He
That's a lot
should
of
have.
gold for a Tusk.
Yep, and he might be able to get his blink sooner than I thought.
Centaur opted for not going for the blink damage. He's going for the blade mail.
Well, he does
I
have a
mean, I
stampede.
guess after, yeah. I was gonna say Tusk isn't farm. He's looking for fights. He couldn't find a fight, so his blink timing is gonna be delayed. But after the gyro kill, I think they're good on the blink timings. So Centaur can go for his blade mail. Enough pain, slowly recovering.
Going to take this. That is going ready. Have has his Mask of Madness now. He might be able to
Getting
boost his
smoked.
farm now.
Oh, did he water that?
Okay, I guess Centaur just changed his item build. He's going for Blink now instead of the Blade Mail.
Yeah, that's a good call. They need some cash. They need some fun.
Well, they also need some initiation because it's going to be taking a while for Tusker to get his Blink.
Oh, they smoked up.
So they
I was
just
gonna say, haven't been any
they
smoke yet.
smoked and they just
They
saw
smoked up.
Gyrocopter farming in the top lane. So they're gonna smoke and try to get this kill onto him. With the ice path, I believe they can get the kill with the Mystic Flare. Ice path, and he misses Mystic Flare, but I believe they still could get the kill on them. And yes, they still managed to get the kill. They might be able to get the kill on the Jakiro, but still the trade was not good enough for them. Maybe both the supports.
They could smoke back now. Radiant. They could go for a counter smoke. Jakiro doesn't have his out, but Centaur still has his out. So
Sorry.
they have Centaur has his out. So they
Yeah,
have a
but
chance.
I believe he's almost close to his blink now. I don't think he wants to fight now. Maybe just use the Stampede
He's
to get
almost
the.
done.
I believe they should just use the Stampede to get out of that fight in the top lane so that they could have survived. But I guess he just didn't want to use his Stampede anymore. They just saw
They ping Gyro again.
they
Yeah.
ping Gyro again. They just saw the Gyro farming here, and they have a ward here. So Gyro just saw them, and he just pinged his teammates that they're here right now. Could you guys help me?
Gyro's pretty farmed. He's queued up his Aghanim's.
Yep.
He de-warded it. It's a constant de-warding and warding in the bottom lane. Dire desperately needs vision
I mean, they
to
don't
stop
want
the
the.
Gyro.
I think they don't want the Gyrocopter to be really farmed. So, and they
Yeah,
don't. I don't think they have anything to deal with like a really fat Gyrocopter. So they just want to shut him down as soon as possible, and maybe even give some
there
space
haven't been
for
any
Gyrocopter.
stacks on that side.
If they're able to make some really good plays right now, this could be potentially be big for Team Sun Wukong.
He didn't stack the neutrals. The ancients for the gyrocopter.
Well, Gyro has been farming in other
They
lanes,
scanned the gyro again.
and he used the Gyrocopter used his ult, and they know that he's somewhere farming here in the jungle, but he
And
used
they
his.
scanned him.
And Gyrocopter just used his TP, and he was like, you know what? I know that you guys are rounding up on me, so I'm gonna get out of here. And he just
They're
left.
constantly up my ass. I'm leaving.
And that's a really good call from Gyrocopter. He just used his ult, and he had a feeling that they were gonna like try
They're
to
gonna be a
take a
team
fight of
fight
him.
now.
They did not have. They don't have the Gyrocopter there, but he uses the Fiend's Gate to bring the Gyrocopter into the fight, and he uses Spirit of Malice to get the kill onto the Skyrock Mage, and Spirit of Fiend uses his ult to get the kill on onto the SF, and Tusk rolls in, and he tries to kill the POP, but the damage was just not enough to get the kill. And they are trying to scout this guy, but they don't have
Can they fight the
anything.
gyro? No.
They don't have any vision. And Mr. Ghost just had a vision, but
Underlord. And I thought first Dire had it. Underlord was in a really bad position.
I mean, he got silenced by Skynet Mage, and he was instantly killed with all the spells from the Dire. But they used up every single spell onto the Underlord, and they had nothing else to deal with the or
They split up that
Gyrocopter.
fight really well. I saw.
But the thing
Ghost
is,
go,
there was a really good Fiend's Gate by Underlord. He knew that Gyrocopter did not have his TP, and he used the Fiend's Gate for Gyrocopter so that the Gyro could join the team fight. That was an impressive play by him. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Tusker is looking for the but backed off, and he's thinking there is a vision here, and he placed a sentry. And meanwhile, the teammates are like, "Well, you are the support. Can you please place the
Centaur
sentry?"
has his blink now. How they
Centaur
know?
has his blink. They also have the vision because Rubik just showed them. Well, we can see you because we just placed an observer there, which was a mistake by Rubik. He shouldn't have used this arcane bolt to farm the creep. He was like, "Let me troll you," and he just took the creep from Central.
Gyro finishes Aghanim,
That is a really quick
queuing up for
Aghanim Scepter
BKB
coming in
next.
from Gyrocopter. He finishes Aghanim Scepter and Chrysalis in 18 minutes, and he's in 10k lead. The whole Team Sun Wukong is in 4k lead, and that is very
They
strong.
smoked up.
And they
They know
use
they're
the
in the top
smoke, and they're
lane. They
trying to
smoked
go to
up.
the. I think they should just go
Roshan.
for Centaur, who's just farming in the triangle right now, or maybe get the tower. Yeah, can you just please focus on some objectives, please? There we go. They're going for the bottom
Roshan.
tower.
Yeah, tier 1 tower. Take the tier 1 tower and maybe Roshan. Ion Roshan. I think Gyro's too focused on Gyro. Gyro knows it by now.
Well,
You can't play the same tricks on me twice.
the problem is Gyro can he can just hit people, like even if they're not focusing, if he's not focusing on any particular one, because he has the flak cannon to deal with. He can just deal a lot of damage in the team fights, so they just don't want him to be farmed, and they
Well, they took
get.
one objective
Well, they took two. They took the
tournament
tower and they took the
and the tower. Yeah.
tormentor. So that's a shot for Rubik, which I believe is good.
Oh, they
Meanwhile, in
smoked
the
up,
mid
but
lane,
it's
they focus on the Underlord, but Underlord is still alive with the help of the pipe, and he used his one charges to stay alive. He manages to, and he's still alive, and he died now. Well, they don't have any other spells to deal with them, and this could be potentially a bad team fight for Team Slayer. Well, they lost their offlaner and their supports now. Well,
anything
one
Underlord,
for
they
two,
lose it.
one
Yeah.
for two is not good for Team
They
Slayer.
really thought they had the Underlord and they screwed up. I think that was a good save by Undying. And when he, after his tombstone, Co-op came in.
They still have the Mystic Flare. They're
they
probably
took it.
waiting for the Undying to get out of his ult. He still has the Flesh Golem left, so maybe they're planning to get the
Yeah.
kill on Undying with the Tusker's snowball. But this
Centaur doesn't have his ult though.
yes, and I believe that would be a fatal move from them if they try to get the fight in. They try to force any fights, because that is not good for Team Slayer right now, because they're all behind on net worth. Except for the SF, everybody else has really low on net worth right now. And SF has his BKB ready. So this could be a next potential fight to change the dynamics of this game. And Undying has his mechanism. Why is he allowed to do that, guys? What? He just walked in front of them, and used the liquid fire on him. He did that again. Any guys know? Okay, well, nobody's here to respond for it, and they're planning to
They
take the
don't
mid
have
tower.
Underlord. Underlord's bottom lane. Co-op is just coming to the mid lane. He even committed Jekyll.
Oh, he missed the
And
water
he
sponge, and he blinked in. This is going to be bad for him. The Tusker dies. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Fiend's Gate has been used and tried to stop the Underlord. Well, the BKB is used, but still, SF will be going down. The BKB is just not enough. They have so much damage.
That was a really
The
messy fight with
The Gyrocopter is just
somehow
dealing
made-
so much damage with, and Underlord is just too tanky. They can't kill him. They don't have enough physical or the magic damage to deal with him. And he has a fucking pipe. Holy shit. This is
SF
just
committed so much on just the undying
I
tombstone.
believe he should have
He
not,
couldn't
not
focus.
gone for any BKB. Maybe just stayed focusing on the damage. He doesn't have any damage to do anything in
Yeah.
those fights. Only his Requiem was used, and the Requiem was still not enough because he had pipe up ready. And Underlord is getting his scepter now. Wow. Oh well. This could potentially be it. Well, Tusker is trying to steal the
But
Aegis.
he has the blink dagger.
He does
CI.
have the blink dagger, but I don't think it is not
But
possible for
yeah,
him
the
to.
tombstone's there.
He plays the tombstone, but I guess it was just a zoning tombstone, not really
Yeah.
necessary, but still, which it helped them secure the Aegis safely without the fear of Tusker blinking in and getting stealing the Aegis.
So what's Dire's right now? They just wait out the items.
I
Mm,
believe they should just
just
try to defend the towers and just keep farming, defend the towers, and wait for them to initiate. Or maybe they could try to pick a fight whenever they're not near the towers, and whenever the Radiant is not near the towers, so that the teams couldn't help them in case if they are ganged upon, and they just scan him out.
scanned
But
it out.
they do not know that it's a Gyro, and he has the Aegis left with 4 minutes remaining. And Gyro is just going there to farm. Maybe he can wait. And they are smoked. They know that they're going to be here. And Tusker is there. And he is good. Well, he did not use his. And Undying dies immediately. And he could not use his tombstone
He
because it was
didn't
3 seconds
do his
left.
tombstone.
Un-
A
uh,
quap with the house.
Underlord just TP'd in with the Fiendskate. And the Quap all just did Omega damage onto the supports. And they just vaporized. SF is still here, but they did not know that. They're just gonna go back to the bottom lane.
Dire don't have the damage yet. SF needs more
He
items.
didn't place the he didn't place the tombstone because it was 3 seconds cooldown.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he died before that. He was silenced and he died. Well, things are looking dire for Dire bottom's tower.
Yep.
And with the damage they
And
have
this is the
from
power of
Gyrocopter, they
this is the
just
advantage of Radiant's team.
yep.
Like they just start snowballing after
And
Gyro
this is
gets
why you don't let the team
the
fucking
item.
pick Underlord and Rubik,
Yeah.
the same lineup. And Underlord is just too strong. He still has his
He has his pipe.
pipe and he just
He's
activated
not
it and
dying.
he is completely safe. And the shards has been used, which is
Still 2
was
minutes
not
on the
aligned.
edges.
He still has his Aegis, and he's getting a he's getting his Daedalus in. He can destroy the
Quap
tower
doesn't
really
have
quickly
her
now.
out. 10 seconds. That was a nice stun
And
from
that is a
Rubik.
ice path by Rubik, and he manages to catch the SF, but the SF uses his BKB and try to hit the Underlord. And Gyrocopter still has his Aegis, and he uses the Aegis, but he still has his
Oh,
BKB
that's a
left.
good stun
He
from
could
Rubik
be
again.
he could use it, but he prefers not to, I guess. And just like that, they managed to get the kill on everyone. And Rubik just stole the macro fire. This Rubik, man, he's doing so much things in this game.
Yeah,
He,
he stunned twice. I think he was the MVP of this fight.
yeah, he took the ice path. He had the ice path and he used it, and he also took the macro fire. He's stealing every necessary spells into this team fight, and he's just destroying them. And
BKB,
well,
and that's
I don't
the
think he
kill.
should have just jumped in on a Gyrocopter who has a BKB. I don't
On
think
two
he can do
cores.
anything about it now.
They're both cores.
And he just finished his Daedalus. This is bad for Team Slayer. Gyrocopter is just too fat. He's 17k net worth. And Team Sun Wukong is in 15k net worth lead.
Folks, usually you ask for a fast match.
Hmm?
Game one's gonna be a month. You asked for a faster match. I think it's gonna be a fast match.
Well,
35 minutes in.
that is true.
I think SF still has some damage. If he can get his items, he can slow
Well,
it
he
down.
has damage, but he got an early BKB. That is a problem here, because as soon as his BKB was done, he got
Mid
caught in
lane,
the ice path, and he died.
he dropped the macro fire
Okay, the macro pair has been used in the bottom lane and the mid
and
lane,
the tombstone is
and
used.
I think it was from Jakiro. Rubik still has his macro pair left. There is so many wards
Yeah,
placed in the middle. What the hell is going on? Why is there 4 observers in the middle
he's
lane?
he's hitting his own ward.
Well, that
Like,
was
get out of it. I only need one.
that was an attack of shame, probably. He
And
did
I
not
just died.
want anybody else to see. He placed 3 observers in the mid lane, so he just hit them and denied them.
We got you on camera.
That was a ward of shame, probably. And meanwhile, Underlord has his chasm of
He tried to
stone,
cover his tracks, but meanwhile,
and he has
Underlord
his pipe
still
up. But
died through the pipe.
SF has so much damage now, since he has his BKB and the crystal is available. Meanwhile, Gyrocopter activated his BKB just to get out of the fight because SF was dealing so much damage with the minus armor and the BKB and the crystal is Mask of Madness. I believe they should not take a fight until Gyrocopter finishes his Satanic.
Mm.
They should try and be more elusive, try to dodge some fights, maybe get the Roshan, or maybe even get the Tormentor, to spike up their team's net worth. And
Roshan's
also,
up in
I
2
believe
minutes.
Undying should be getting his shard now, so he can maybe save
Go for the
someone
Tormentor.
with the help of Tombstone. And Undying does get his shard.
Going for Sight of Vice. It's still a long ways to go, though.
Who's going for Scythe of Ways? Well, it is
Skyrat?
from Skyrath, I guess. Okay.
They need to shut down this
Well,
wall.
I don't know
They just
about
don't
that,
have it.
but I believe he should not be getting that so quickly. He's playing like a support, I believe. Maybe he should get some
Yeah, he
scepter
has
in.
no impact.
Yeah, he has to get some. Maybe get some scepter. Maybe even Glyphonir. I guess. I don't know. Well, it's up to him. I guess it's just a suggestion from my
The
side.
early pipe from Underlord really shut down Skyrat's
Well, yeah,
potential.
that is true. Early pipe from Underlord did shut down Skyrath Mage completely, and it looks like he's not even dealing any damage. And Skyrath Mage almost has his Satanic ready, and the Roshan should be spawning anytime soon. Maybe in the next maybe the next minute or two.
Shadow Fiend completed. He almost done with his Daedalus, so he can join the fight.
That should be a problem for Underlord as well because Underlord doesn't have any armor items. He should probably get maybe a Lotus Orb or maybe even Shiva's Guard. I believe he should get a Shiva's Guard,
He's going for
and
2K.
he just uses ult, try and catch the Tusker here, and Tusker is caught. Meanwhile,
Committed the
Undying just used the Tombstone on himself, and he's stuck there. And they're pinging him like, dude, what the hell? Why did you use your Tombstone there?
He's just showing. They don't have the tombstone for this push now.
Yeah, and they don't have it for the
They
next
traded
minute.
the tusk for the tombstone.
Well, they don't have a Tusker, so it should be fine, I believe. Meanwhile, Jakira used his macro fire.
Zoning out. He's fine.
I don't think it's that easy to
Satanic
kill.
pipe.
I don't think it's that easy to kill the Gyrocopter right now. He has the Satanic up and the BKB up. So he's just shoving down
be an
these
easy
Raxes
mid-rax.
like it's nothing. And they're just walking back. And the Roshan is up. Maybe they should go for the Roshan now. And they just saw Gyrocopter pushing top lane. They might be able to try. get a kill on him, but they do not know that he has a BKB and a Satanic available. And the problem with the Satanic on Gyrocopter is, even if he's like chain stunned, it doesn't matter if he's turned on his Satanic. He could still get the hits in with the help of his Agnum Scepter.
Yeah, his Aghanim's is gonna get.
Yeah, he's still gonna heal up because
Heal
of the
him up.
Satanic and Agnum Scepter. And this could be a
Yeah, it
Roche
did smoke
fight,
up.
a potential big Roche fight. They have the Stampede here, and they have the Underlord to catch up, to stop this smoke fight. And Gyrocopter just used his
They killed the
ult in
Underlord
the
and
big
the
fight. SF is dealing so
Undying.
much damage, and Queen of Pain just used his ult onto 5 people. And he still has his
Now Gyro's
Satanic
here.
and the BKB. He's hitting them and he's healing up. I don't think they have the
Macropie is doing so
damage.
much damage.
Macropie just did so much damage and killed the Gyrocopter. He just stood there to right click them, but they do in fact have a balanced team fight. They somehow managed to get
Yeah.
the kill on the offlaner and their carry. Meanwhile, they just lost their safe laner and the support. So this trade-off looks like it's better for Team Slayer, but they're still 16k net with lead. So this might be not a bad thing for them, I guess.
Now they're going for
And
Rose.
they're still doing Roshan, or maybe they're just baiting it out. And I believe they can't.
Rose?
I don't think they have enough damage to get the Rosh now, but the Roshan is still low HP. If Gyrocopter is alive, maybe he would have taken the Rosh, but he's using it to go back to base and heal up and then join the fight again. That is a really good play coming in from them. And
I think Dyer's next play should be waiting for Centaur Aghanims and SF's. Like I said, SF's damage.
and it is 35 minutes, and the Roshan is like, get the fuck out of my face, and he's just walking downstairs.
Don't
he's just
Sonic
walking-
Wave me.
And the Sonic Wave is used
They're
too.
trying to kill him on the way. Can Dyer catch it? They just still down.
Well,
I
he
don't
took the
think
ages.
Centaur
He was maybe afraid whether Tusk
Yeah,
or Centaur could
he didn't
just
want
jump
to
in and
commit
take the
to it.
Roshan.
His team's way behind. And Jakiro and Scarlet still place. SF's going for a Satanic. So Satanic SF plus Aghanim Centaur. And SF's gonna do so much damage without dying. So
But the problem is, I don't think Centaur is strong enough to survive these damages. He is still weak. That's what I would say. He is still
Yeah.
weak. And they just pinged, saying like, "Oh, bro, can you just back off? We just scanned there, and they're coming in to kill you." And the Queen of Pain is just scouting to see if there's anyone alive there. Queen of Pain has so much damage right now.
Banner.
And he just blinked away. He did not see the SF here farming. That is unfortunate for Team Slayer. Sorry, Team Sun Wukong.
They have
He
the
just
Roshan's
used the
banner
ban
down.
in the top lane. And they might try to get the kill here onto the Centaur.
Macropie
And he
is doing
uses the
no
Stampede, but Tusker blinks in. And he gets stuck in the pit of malice, and he could not use the roar. Sorry, roll, and he is trying to kill the Centaur here. And SF is running back. And he uses his
SF doing
BK.
so much
Underlord
damage,
uses
but
his
I don't
BKB
think
to
it's
get out of there. Centaur uses his buyback. And meanwhile, QOP gets a double kill onto their supports and their offlaner. But he should not have any problem because he still has his AGs left. And he just places wand charges in the building.
And I think
And he just used his Mystic Flare.
what
Rubik just
guy?
used the
Oh,
Mystic
that's
Flare
just
to try and get the kill onto SF. SF uses his Requiem, and it does nothing. Gyrocopter, and he gets a kill onto the Jakiro and the
Tusk just blinked
Tusk
in and
as well.
instantly died.
That is going to be a dieback from Dotu, and
I think this is a GG.
Zed is still alive, but I don't think he has the damage to do anything.
Yep,
And
they
that
called
is
it.
going to be GG. And the game one is won by
Wukong.
Team Sun Wukong. Amazing team play and show of skills in this game. Well played, everyone.
They took Gyro's advantage of early game and they capitalized on it. முடிஞ்சுதா?
Welcome back, and this is going to be the game two of Team Sun Wukong versus Team Slayer.
Will Slayer avenge Sun Wukong or take the revenge?
Well, they banned the Night Stalker again. I don't,
And Shaman, same two bands.
yeah, and I don't think they're going to let them play Night Stalker since the previous game they showed a lot of display of skills and coordination. They picked Night Stalker, so they don't want to see that again. And they did
Do
the
you think
same
they have
bans.
any?
And Team
Yeah.
Slayer did the same bans as Largo and Beastmaster because they saw how well they played with these two heroes and they don't want to deal with it.
Do you think there are any heroes they're afraid of the Radiant side from the last game, or is it just skill issue? Just
Well,
play better or pick
they had,
better heroes.
well, I would say they had a really good team synergy, and Gyro was just too fat. The Gyro was
Yeah,
just he had a really good farm and he had a really good lane with the Undying, so they were just able to do so much things. And well, they were afraid of the Rubik, so they did ban Rubik now.
yeah.
Well,
They
Rubik,
did try to shut down the gyro last. They
well,
tried. They
they
were going top lane, bottom lane.
yeah, and they
They
banned the
couldn't
Rubik because of the the ice paths in the game. He stole ice
find.
paths and the macro pyre a lot of times, and they went for the Undying again. Seems like they're
Thing is
trying to
Ghost.
own the lane. Probably they're just trying to go
And I
for lane dominating heroes now at this point.
think it's Ghost's
Signature hero
comfort pick
probably.
as well. Yeah. An undying Ghost.
Ghost is going to be playing Undying again, and the first pick from Slayer is going to be maybe position.
Jakira again. Rubik is banned though.
Maybe they
A
went for the disruptor
disruptor.
now this
Okay.
time. Nice pick. Uh, well, they still haven't banned the Underlord yet, so they might, the Team Slayer might pick Underlord instead of Team Sun Wukong because they have the disruptor. With the Pit of Malice, they could use the disruptor's ult and maybe get some team kills in there. So let's see if this is going to go as I predicted or not.
They're taking their time. Discussing after the last game.
They
Ban the
banned the
Wind
Wind
Ranger
Ranger.
again.
Well, it was Jaden's a really good pick. Jaden played really Wind Ranger, and he also played really good Life Stealer. So I guess they
I think
just.
Venge is a good pick here. Against the Tombstone, you have your second life.
Well,
You don't
I
have to
would
worry
suggest
about it.
them to go for the position 3 because they might pick the Underlord now. If they didn't, if okay, let's say if Team Slayer is not picking their position 3 now, they because and Team Sun Wukong might actually pick the Underlord, and Underlord was really good last game.
The Lord had good itemizations last game.
Yep.
An Ogre matchup.
Okay,
Uh,
I don't know about this pick, but
I
it
don't.
could
I
potentially
don't
be
see
good.
the. I don't see the plan here. Ogre.
Well, it could be
I,
good.
I,
I don't know,
a
but
mid ogre.
but preferably I don't want to play with an ogre because he's going to need a lot of time to get some farm in, and he has two spells. I don't see him doing anything apart from that. Maybe if he manages to buy his scepter, maybe he could get some stuns in. But apart from that, and the bloodlust, I don't see him doing anything useful. Well, it's just my opinion, I guess. They could go for the Underlord again. Well, they did
They
not.
go
They
for the
went for
lion.
Lion, but they still have a double pick.
Lion
So
has been a top pick.
they still have another pick. So let's see if they're gonna go for the position 3 or the 2 or maybe even 1. They should
Is
go
it going to be a
for.
mid lion?
I hope not.
We have been seeing a lot of mid lanes, but I don't think any team has made it work out really well so far.
Well, the damage output is really good, but I don't see it viable for prolonged team fights because he's just going to die quickly. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe if they manage to get a BKB early in, it could potentially be good.
A Pango.
Oh, they went
Okay,
for
I like this
Pango.
pick.
I think this is the first Pango game in the
I'm
entire tournament.
surprised he got past the bans.
Well,
Maybe they thought no one plays Pango.
well, last time they banned Pangolier instead of Rubik. So since they banned Rubik now, they immediately went for Pangolier.
And the Beastmasters banned, so you need some other disable. A Bane, maybe?
And they
An
went for
Axe?
Axe. Well, this can be good, but also bad for the
He's good in the
teams.
lane.
Well, well, they have an Undying, so this could be bad for Axe early game. Maybe in the late game he could do some potentially a lot of damage, but let's see what their picks are going to be. They have another pick, so this could be carry now.
Lich is still in the pool. Lich is still in the pool.
Well, yeah, but I
But
don't.
I
But I
think
don't
the
see them
position
picking
taken
Lich now because
for
I don't see
yeah,
them
the
picking
position TF
Lich now because they already have a position 3 and 4 and 5 as well.
a
So that is a mid
Necrophos.
necro. This is actually good.
Quap is still in the pool.
I mean, they still have a ban left, so they still have double bans left, so they might be able to get the bans in, but they should probably go for their mid laner or maybe even safe.
See what Radiant picks. It's gonna be a mid here.
Well, probably yeah, but they can also go for the safe lane pick right now. And
A
they went
Shadow
for
Fiend.
SF.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, the Shadow Fiend could be a mid laner as well. They banned Bloodseeker. Are they going for Slark? Because they just banned
Lark?
Bloodseeker.
But maybe they were just afraid of AoE silences.
Maybe. I think they
And
banned.
also against Pangolier,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. That. Well, they banned Slark.
they banned the Slark.
I would say let them go for Draw Ranger. The Draw Ranger pick should be really good for Team Sun Wukong because they also have an agility mid.
Venge is also still in the pool.
I don't think Venge would be good though. I believe Draw Ranger would be a really nice pick, or maybe even PL. PL should be good this game.
PL.
Yep. I don't think an axe can kill late game PL who has an art and high of Skadi.
But that depends on the early game because we have an Axe Disruptor and a Necrophos who's possibly gonna
Well, they
gank
do have
you
a
at
Pangolier who's going to be
7 minutes.
making it. Yeah, that is true. But they also have a
That sounds right.
Pangolier who's
Yeah.
going to be making a lot of gameplays around the map. He's going to be getting his,
Yeah.
getting his diffusal
They
and
still they still don't
maybe.
have a stun or catch to stop
Ooh,
this Pangolier.
oh well, they do
They
have
have the
disruptor ult.
Necrophos, but
They do have
yeah,
disruptor ult.
Disruptor out.
So
Yeah.
with just 5 seconds remaining on their bans,
They
well, they
banned the
banned the
co-op.
QOP. Why would they ban PQOP? I'd never know. What are they going to
Maybe
ban? If they ban Drow Ranger, this might be a little bit hard game for Sun Wukong.
Well, 8 now. 5 seconds.
They're taking their time.
Well, they do have a 1 minute reserve time, so I guess they just guessed anything. I hope they don't ban Drow Ranger because the Drow Ranger is still available for Team Sun Wukong to pick.
Radiant's up.
What
Well,
about a Viper?
they banned Faceless Void, so maybe they might be going for Drow Ranger. Could be. They have 5 seconds remaining on the reserve time. They have 10 seconds on
10
the
seconds out. Plenty of time to tell
draft
an
time.
announcer you love them if that's what's in your heart. 5 seconds. Dyer's turn to pick.
Puck. So it's
Okay,
going to be a Puck
so
mid.
it's going to be a Puck mid and a safe lane SF. Well, this could be good, but the problem is they have a disruptor. If he manages to catch Puck in the static storm, that could be the end of the Puck.
10 seconds.
I think it's going to be Undying and Shadow in the same lane.
Yes.
And Pango goes
5
off lane.
seconds with or without you.
If Disruptor and Axe could win the lane, win the Undying lane,
Let's do this.
they go for a Lina.
Alina mid.
Yeah, so Necro's a safe lane?
No, Necro's safe. Yeah, Necro's safe lane, and Shiro is going to be playing mid with Zed. Okay, this is going to be fun.
Sure is.
This
Who
is
do
an
you
interesting matchup
think is
by
gonna
this
win?
team, but by these teams actually, they I don't think they have been out of this comfort zone before. They went for this SF safe lane and Pangolier off lane. I'm wondering how it's going to work out for with the Pangolier off lane this time with Undying. Could be huge for a team Sun Wukong. But if they get caught up in Disruptor's ult, it could be fatal.
I think Redire's side is a little messy. I don't know what their game plan really is. I think it depends on if they win their lanes and shut down this Undying and SF early on, get some kills. They could have the chance to snowball, give Lina her chance, Lina her items.
Welcome. This
And
is
game two
going to
has
be,
started.
yep, this is game 2 between the teams of Sun
All of you
Wukong
have a
and
lot of pressure. All those
Slayer.
voters. Man, I would
And they just
Smoked up.
initiated a smoke up from the ogre, and they are planning to gank probably the Radiant side, I believe, or maybe
At this time,
just
they're going the opposite side.
Oh, por Dios. Oh, por Dios. Goodness.
Fall at my feet, peasant.
Seems to be some issue.
Lee.
It's connected. Okay, the game's ready.
Game resumes. They gank them. Maybe even
Radiant
scout.
isn't smoked out. They dropped their ward. They ping him out. They know they're on the
30
opposite side.
seconds.
It's gonna be a passive start. Two runes each. I don't think there's gonna be a contest. Unless they decide to go to the opposite direction.
I don't think they're going to contest. They're just going to take the runes in front of them and just go back to their lanes.
Fiction, I guess you'd call
Yeah.
it.
Between Puck and Alina. Puck is blocking the creeps, and meanwhile, Alina is not. Puck missed his block. Advantage a little bit.
We have the SF and the Undying in the bottom lane versus
What?
an Ogre
okay.
off lane. What? An Ogre off lane and Disruptor is going top with Necrophone.
No, Ogre is a support and Axe is here. He used the Twin Gate to.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay, okay. I was like, where's the axe?
They are trying to kill this Pangolier in level 1, and he does not have his spell yet. And that's a kill
Lion
on.
gets okay.
No, Lion. Yeah, I mean, he gets the kill, but he does not get the first blood.
Yeah.
And that is going to be first blood on the Necro. Safe lane.
Mid lane seems to be equal.
Not get the bit on the range creep, but he manages to get high. Cutting off the experience for the range creep for. Meanwhile, off lane, he gets a double. Well, not a double, just a deny the range creep. I don't think Undying should be denying the range creep because it's an SF lane. He should be letting SF do all the work.
Courier just kicked the biscuit.
His job is to get some
Lion
harassment in.
getting bullied out of the lane.
Meanwhile, Lion has a win lace, but I don't think can outrun the Disruptor, who has a 300 move. But with the win lace, he manages to get 305.
He tried to block the Pango. Will Pango
And
die?
Pango
He's
dies
dead.
from the
He's
death
dead.
pulse. Level 1 death, sorry, level 2 death
I think
pulse.
Lion's next.
Lion is dead too. And
Okay, this Necro's getting fat already.
bottom
He's
lane.
already queued up
Figured out
for
Radiant's top tower.
Radiance, Sacred Relic, and the Boots of Travel. It's going for the Radiance build.
Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, they managed to get the Tombstone out to try and get the kill on Axe, and they did manage to get the kill on Axe with double raise and the Tombstone out with the help of DK as well. And this Undying been doing a lot of pulling the early lane up match. Fox seems to be looking at the net worth. Necro has been leading right now, and he is glimpsed back into the lane, and they are
Pango,
trying to
that's a nice stun by Lion.
get the kill onto the Pango with the help of Death Pulse, level 2 Death Pulse, but that is not enough, and he is struggling in the lane.
Necro has like 2 kills. He's on the top of the network. Yeah, he's going to be a problem.
But I believe SF should be fine considering he has the Requiem, and We have a
He
tombstone,
has the Undying backing him.
and he just raises everything out and the farm. Just like that,
Top lane.
SF.
Can they find the kill on the Pango? They throw the blood grenade.
I believe he might
use the
die,
sword.
but the
He used his
infused
wand to
raindrop was
survive.
there, so he was able to survive. Meanwhile, the mid matchup seems to be going pretty well. Okay, from there. I think Puck doesn't know that he doesn't have a stun, so he's just a bit scared whether he might be able to land a stun. Meanwhile, in the top
Okay,
lane,
Lion
Necro
just
gets
died,
another kill,
and
and he gets another kill
the
now
Pango
again. But this
seemed to be
is
Pango as
bad.
well.
Bad for Pangolier and the Lion. They died again, but this time Disruptor gets the kill. He actually stole the kill. He was about to get the kill, but he managed to steal it from the Necro. Necro already almost has 2.8k net worth, and he has queued up his Radiance. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, they are trying to gank this Axe, but he manages to walk back into the tower.
Well, on the bright side, Shadowfiend is having a good time. On the Radiant side, can they get a kill now? They dropped the Tombstone.
I believe
But
Axe
they
has
don't
a
have the
boots, so
range.
he just walked away. Maybe they had no. Meanwhile, mid lane, they're trying to get the runes. And there is a rune on the bottom lane, and
Preemptive stun.
he gets the invis rune. And this could be a potential gank from Puck. We could see onto the top lane, but I believe they don't have enough damage to kill the Necro. And Necro is trying to just bully the Pangolier.
He's pretty confident. He's just jumping in T1 tower. Lion's hanging around there. He should be careful. Respect a little bit. He has his ult up. He's level 6 versus level 4 Pangolier and level 3 Lion.
He does have 3 kills, 2 assists. They are asking him to gank top, I guess. He doesn't have mana for his ult or his death pulse,
Puck
but
is
he has
coming
his,
in for the gang.
but he does have a, and there comes the
dropped his ult.
silence, and he used his ult, and with that they kill off the disruptor, but they still don't have the enough damage to kill the Pangolier. And meanwhile, Lina TP's in to get the kill onto the SF, but SF has his ignite on. And
The
this
Tombstone's down.
could be dangerous for SF. A Tombstone is up, and he used a Tombstone to get the... And Lion misses the stun onto the Lina, and
Lion
Lina
misses
just walks away.
stun.
பார்த்துக்கூட நான் டீம் ஃபைட் நான் பேச ஸ்டார்டிங் நடுவில் சொல்லாத நீ முடிச்சு நீ ஏதாவது சொல்கிற மாதிரி பார்த்துக்கோ.
Okay. Okay.
They get the
They caught the
glimpse
Pangolier.
on Pangolier, and they manage to get the kill on him immediately, but he doesn't have his ult, so he doesn't have any stacks yet. Meanwhile, SF is having a really good game. He manages to get enough farm to get his Alkaline Blade and Power Trades by 8 minutes, and he almost
Lina
has his
found a
Mask of
DD
Madness.
room. Lina has a DD rune. They could go for a smoke, maybe.
I don't
On
think
the
he's gonna do that though, because he doesn't have enough mana to, do some effective things on the team fight, and he doesn't have his stun yet. So he has to completely rely on a Disruptor and the Ogre. So
It's bottom lane. It's a double kill. They both killed each other. Axe and SF.
well, but the problem was Axe got the kill first, so he got the experience. Meanwhile, on the top lane, he could not get the stacks again, but he manages to get the kill onto the Pangolier with the help of Disruptor's Q. And he's trying to get the deny on the Observer, and Ghost gets Observer. And on the bottom
The
lane,
backup was
Axe
too
just
late.
on the bottom lane, Axe TPs in to try and push out this SF off of the lane. Axe is still
He
far
denied the
behind
mid
in terms
tower.
of farm. Axe is still far behind in terms of farm. Meanwhile, SF has his mask ready, Morbid Mask ready, so he could get some farm in with the help. He can even go to jungle now at this point. But he doesn't have his Requiem inside yet, so he has to be careful here.
Lina's coming for the kill.
Lina's walking here with the DD rune.
SF is in trouble.
He might be able to get the kill on SF, and he was not there to help his teammate, and he doesn't have a boots as well. So the DD rune is expired, so he doesn't have enough damage to kill the Lina, and Lina just TPs out. And I believe Lina just bought Clarity, maybe. I think he's planning to get an.
Can they kill this? Can they punish this Lina?
I
No.
do not think so because he just got a.
Puck doesn't have the mana.
Yep. Doesn't want to commit this. He's getting a Witchblade.
Bottom lane.
The Tombstone
Ghost
is up.
popped his tombstone.
Tombstone is up, and he just turned Undying back. Maybe they could use this Tombstone to get some damage inside the tower, or maybe even if they could even take the tower. Disturb is TPing bottom. He might be able to glimpse back the Undying into Static Storm, but he doesn't have a static field yet, so he could potentially be walking away from this team fight. They are baiting him. They're using the Undying ult to bait this team fight. Meanwhile, in the top lane,
Yeah.
Pangolier is struggling to get his farm back up, but he does seem to have this ring of health here. They have some stacks for their cores, but I don't believe Axe is going to be taking it. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, they just TP'd out, and SF has taken the gate to go top to maybe try and kill this Necrophos, who's been farming a lot here with the help of a coil. And
They're tipping top. They want to fight.
they are planning to fight here with the
They're
whole
smoked up.
team, and the team is full smoked up, and they immediately see the Puck farming here, and they just walk back. They do not have a Tombstone ready, and just the Tombstone has been placed, but Undying dies quickly. Meanwhile, Necrophos is dead, and their Lina is dead as well. And the Pangolier just got caught back into his farm. He just had a double kill. He killed the Necro and the mid laner Lina, and he might be able to get a triple kill. Yup, and that is a triple kill for the Pangolier, and he's back up into the net worth now. He might be able to finish
They didn't
his.
have the disruptor during the fight.
Yep, and the
Disruptor was
Disruptor.
still walking towards the fight.
Well, Disruptor did not have his static
TP.
field too, so I don't think he could be much useful in that fight. And he's going to be using his.
Necrophos, they did kill the
Necrophos is
Necrophos. That's
dead.
a big kill.
And that is a bad play coming in from Necrophos. He just used his. I don't know why he was trying to manfight a SF who has a 3 raise damage with stacking up damage as well. Like he had his 1 up as well, and he had his infused raindrop. I don't think he would have been able to kill him. And Necrophos does have his sacred relic, but I don't think it's enough to kill a Shadow Fiend though.
Are they gonna try to defend this top T1? Necrophos
Maybe
is up by
because
1
I don't
second.
think SF is gonna stay longer here. He's just gonna.
They scan the bottom. They know SF's going down.
Yes, yeah, so I don't think they're gonna try to take this tower because they know SF is going out, and Pangolier is just gonna stick to farming.
They could try
But-
for the Pango.
Yep, and it is just 2
doesn't
supports,
have
so I don't
kinetic
think they could
field.
get the kill in. Maybe if someone could TP, but the 2 supports managed to get the
Hey,
kill with the use of Static Storm and the Glimpse. That is a nice play by Disruptor and Ogre. Meanwhile, Axe just got
I
his
like
blink.
the patience between these 2 supports. Disruptor
Meanwhile,
uses his ult,
Axe.
static storm.
Meanwhile, Axe just got his blink.
Did he go for a smoke? Radiant decides to smoke.
Well, he has a finger, so he might be able to get a kill onto the Lina,
They're
who
waiting.
just has 1200
Yeah.
HP.
Forget I said that. The bottom tower is in trouble.
They're waiting for someone to show.
Well, they did see the Lina though, so might be able to get a kill here. Lina is going for physical build. He's not going for magic build. He has a specialist array,
Disruptor's
and
coming.
Lina coil has been used. Disruptor just TPs in, trying to
Oh, it's a nice
maybe
one by
glimpse
Lion.
someone, but he's being stopped by the lion. Axe blinks in, and he gets a call of his lifetime, and he kills the puck immediately and the Undying as well. And they are trying to find where this sneaky lion is running off to, and Lina gets a kill there. And surprising to see a Lina going for a physical build at this point of the game. He has a specialist array, so he's going to be dealing a lot of damage, and maybe he could even farm a little bit faster. They are trying to see if they have any stacks here on the.
They're pinging the Pango. They're going for the Pango.
Vicinity of Dyer's top tower, I'd put on a hard
Yep, but he doesn't have his culling blade yet,
Yes.
so this might not be. I thought it
top
would
tower
be.
is really taking a beating.
They are
Puck
trying
has his
to.
ulti up by 15 seconds. Tombstone, still 20 seconds left. They want to take this fight though. They don't have a Tombstone.
Well, they don't have a team stone, but they do have a puck ult. And Pangolier uses his ult
Oh,
to
that's a good-
get the stun onto the Necroforce, but Puck is
Puck is
able to
still alive.
survive with the help of the one charges, and he manages to kill the axe before he could go down, and they might be able to get the kill onto the onto Disruptor, and he stuns the lion so that he could be saved. Meanwhile, they got the kill onto
Necrophos?
Ogre.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
healed up.
He has his wand charges. He uses it, and
He has
he
his
gets a kill
radiance.
onto the lion. And Puck is coming in to try and kill this Necroforce. Meanwhile, Pangolier uses his shield crash to get the double kill onto the Necroforce and the Pangolier. Sorry, Disruptor.
That was the first fight with Necro Radiance, and it didn't go well for the.
If you're in the vicinity of Dyer's top tower, I'd put on a hard hat. That baby is coming down.
Okay.
Oh, that was unfortunate by the Puck there. He miscalculated. He miscalculated it, and he gets a call onto the Pangolier, and he gets culled. Culling Blade, and the Tombstone is down. I don't think they should be taking any fights right now. With 70 seconds cooldown on Tombstone, Axe should just be focusing on getting his blade mail, and he
got his
finishes
blade
it. Yep.
He finishes it. They
Dota
smoked up.
just used his smoke. I believe they do have the damage to deal with them, but they don't have the Laguna yet. So they should be careful.
Find
They
the
just
Puck.
they do see the Puck here, so but he's not revealed yet, and he is trying to farm here. Maybe they could catch the Puck here,
He out.
and the Static
He
Storm
did
has
catch
been
the
used and try and catch this Puck out of the lane, and they manage to get the kill onto the Puck with the help of Static Storm, and the damage from Lina. He still hasn't used his Laguna Blade yet, so there still might be a kill potential if someone tries to defend this tower. But they do have a ward here on the bottom lane near the river,
Tower has taken one hell
so
of a beating.
they might be able to see Vengeance trying to walk back here. Maybe
Hope Dyer's middle tower is insured. That thing is
they could
standing
get a
on its
kill
last
here. They just
Lion.
they do.
Oh,
Lion missed
the
his stun, and that could be fatal for this team.
They
And
dropped the
creep-
Tombstone, but
And the creeps
there's no
just
Static Storm.
smoked out. The creeps just smoked out the SF who just TP'd out there, so they know the SF is right there. So they didn't want to take this fight, and they just backed off because they did not have the Static Storm yet. Boss or
Squad
issue.
issue.
Okay.
So what is Necro's build gonna be? The BKB maybe? He's going for a consecrated reps. Okay. இல்ல இல்ல இவனுங்க இப்ப இவனுங்க சண்டை போட்டே
And we're back.
Okay, the match has started again.
They do have a blade mail, the axe. If they manage to find someone,
Radiant's
the
middle
bottom
tower
lane,
is hanging
they
on
might be
by a
able to
thread.
get a smoke gang output here. They don't. I don't think they have a smoke ready yet, but this could be potentially fatal for Team Sun Wukong. Meanwhile, Angolade has his Mate Slayer, so that is going to be really useful to play against the Necrophos, dealing a lot of damage in the with the help of his Heartstopper aura and the Radiance, and the Death Pulse as well. But he just gets his Boots of Travel with his Shard, and he's going to be healing a lot and dealing a lot of damage at the same time. And he has queued up a BKB from the Necro, safe laner.
Dire is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower.
He just finished
And
his Boots of Travel.
yeah, because I believe he's Necrophos has a
He's going for a consecrated reps.
I think that is the build right now. So basically, Necrophos doesn't have a really good movement speed. So Consecrated Wraps gives him a little bit of tankiness with the magic barrier. All damage barrier and the movement speed passive from the Consecrated Wraps as well. So I believe that might be potentially useful for him. And meanwhile,
Going for the
Team Sun
Tormentor.
Wukong, they're going for the Tormentor. Let's see who gets it now. Probably Lion, I believe. Well, yeah,
Lion gets it.
Lion gets the Tormentor. And
Just what I need.
Axe tried to take the Twin Gate, but knew that there would be teams would there because they just finished up the Tormentor.
Radiant
Lena
team
just has
is
gotten
waiting out. Are
his.
they waiting?
Radiant's scanning
Lena just got his Hydra's Breath. This could be fatal for Team Sun Wukong if they manage to fail a fight right now. And they don't have. I don't think they have a good initiator right now, except for Puck. And if Puck initiates, it's going to be a static storm onto the Puck immediately to get a kill on him. And stun onto the. And there comes a call onto the Puck, and he dies immediately with the use of Culling Blade. And Lena gets to destroy the Tombstone for free. And he does not have the BKB for the Requiem, and he immediately uses it. And he might be getting glimpsed right now, and that could be fatal for Team Sun Wukong. And SF is down for next 40,
4 heroes
50
died.
seconds.
And they're finding the 5th one.
They are trying to scout this rat right here, and he is dead as well.
It's a triple kill for the Necros. There was a good stun by Ogre. He stopped Shadow Fiend's out by going off.
I think that was a more
And-
impressive play from the Axe because he got the call in onto the Puck
Yeah.
and the Lion, and he killed the Puck
He went
instantly.
to the backlines, yeah.
He killed the Puck instantly so that he could not use his coil or do any kind of damage into the team fight, and that was really fatal for Team Sun Wukong. And with this,
Shadow
they
Fiend, he did have his BKB and he counter initiated and he did deal a lot of damage. But I think Ogre stopped his ult. Otherwise, his ult would have hit all three of them, and this team fight could have been
Well, that is
different, or they
true,
could
but
have
I don't
saved
believe they did. I don't
characters.
believe SF had enough damage to maybe even use his like after his ulti. I don't think he had enough damage to kill them with his physical build. But meanwhile, Lina had a lot of damage, and Necro is really tanky as well. He has his consecutive wraps ready, and Vengeance, he missed his stun again. He has been missing a lot of stuns in this game, and that is costing them the entire team fights. Puck just uses ult onto the axe, and he gets the stun. Meanwhile, Pangolier is trying to
Pangolier?
kill the disruptor, and he gets the kill in. But the axe jumps in and calls the Pangolier, and he dies immediately. Puck tries to counter initiate, but the damage is still not enough, and they get the kill onto the Lion, Pangolier, and Undying with the help of Ogre's stun. The team is looking really strong with the lead of net with 10k.
Yeah,
If you're a fan of Radiant,
this Necro's unstoppable right now.
I-
And Lina has a Crystal Assist plus Hydra's Breath.
Radiant's top
Axe has some good calls.
And Lena is getting his early BKB. This could be a really, really good opportunity for Team Dire. Team Slayer to get the early game stronger and maybe go for the Roche or
Oh,
maybe
bottom
even
lane.
get the kill on to the SF, and maybe they could shut them down. But I believe SF is still stronger. He's getting his farm in. He has his BKB and he's going for
Dire
the
smoked up.
Silver Age right now. And they see
Dire smoked up.
they see the SF and gets the call in with the Blade Mail. And I believe he uses BKB, but it's still not enough. He could just dunk him. And SF dies.
Dyer's middle tower is taking one hell of a beating. Dyer's middle tower is stone dead.
Axe is making some
bad.
amazing gameplays here with this early blink and the mid-game Blade Mail too, with his shard. He has his shard too. That is impressive.
And Necro's going for a heart
Don't
after
look
us.
now, but Radiant's bottom tower
He's
is
not gonna die this game. BKB almost done by Lina.
Dyer is kicking sweet hell out of Radiant's bottom tower.
So how do Radiant come back from this game then?
Well, they
They
have
wait
to
for
kill
the
the disruptor
items?
first. I believe they have to kill the disruptor and the necrophos first, but they don't have enough damage to kill the necrophos. I mean, they can kill the disruptor, but if they jump on disruptor, it could be a counter initiative play by Axe. He could just instantly jump in and get the
Yeah.
call onto SF or maybe even Puck. If they manage to kill either one of them, and the team fight is lacking a lot of damage there, they manage to kill Puck or the SF.
So Radiant smoked up. Trying to find someone in the bottom lane.
And the BKB is coming in from Axe. He's almost done with his BKB.
And Lina.
Lina as well. Could be fatal. They managed to make a really good team.
Puck is still he still doesn't have that many items yet. He's going for a Parasma. Not enough damage in the Radiant side. Necro's almost done his heart as well.
I'm surprised with Puck's items because if he's going for a Parasma, he needs a shard. I don't think without shard Puck could do enough damage to kill anyone.
Or maybe for friends. They look
And they're checking, they use the scan. I think it was a mistake on their part. They used both the scans to check if they're doing Roshan, and both the scans are wasted now. So that could be bad. And they don't have any scans now.
Well, they're smoked up. I think they're going for Roshan. Yep. Oh, do they
So
wanna
I
kill
believe they're
someone
just
first?
checking if anyone is in the Roche pit.
This is gonna be bad.
Puck,
They don't see the puck. Oh, they see the puck now.
he blinks
away.
immediately, and they catch the Undying and the
Pango's stuck
Lion.
there.
The Pango got stuck in between the cliffs and the staircase, and he's trying to roll out, but he does have his glimpse ready, but he does not have his vision. So he could not get the blink, but he could not get the glimpse out, and they just TP'd out. SF has his
I think
Shadow
they could
Blade.
go for the Roshan now.
They could go for the Roshan.
Yeah, they are pinging the Roshan. They're going for it. Necro finishes hard.
And this could be the Roshan Team Slayer.
I think Axe has been really good this game. He has been, I think, the MVP. His counter calls has always been on point. Like Radiant doesn't really have any answer for that. Like their positioning always gives Axe a chance to counter initiate.
They are take the bottom tower. Also have a vision here, but he manages to survive with the help of a glimmer, and they just scouted out the ward. Gonna get it. Meanwhile, Ogre jumps in with a blink stun, and they are going to get this kill with the help of a culling blade, and they just walk back to the tower to get the tier 2 tower in. And that is going to be the tier 2 tower.
This is rough.
Meanwhile, Necrophos just TPs out, get the farm, the mid lane. Lina still is going for the tower now. Lina does have his shard available.
Radiant's bottom is casual.
Puck finishes Parasma, but I don't think it's gonna do that much.
I mean,
time
without
of
the
the
shard,
game.
I don't think he's gonna deal any damage with the help of Parasma. He
Yeah.
needs the shard. The shard is really important for Puck with the Parasma to do some damage there. And he uses the orbit to check out if anybody's standing there, and he does see them.
Top
So,
lane, SF cancels Lina's TP.
and they might go top to try and see if they can catch the SF there. But SF does have his TP and the BKB ready. He
Lina got a
could
movement
TP
speed
out.
drone.
I think he should TP out well.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
TPs out.
He
Yeah.
does TP, and he's going for the
He's
bottom
fine.
lane. Maybe they should get some wards out. You know, stop them from
Tower is really
occupying the jungle.
They're still scanning it. I think he's still there. I think they should just push top lane now. They have the Aegis with them. They feel comfortable. They have all the items they need.
I am not a betting man.
And Lina's almost done with her Satanic. Going for a Satanic.
Yep, he's buying Satanic. And they can't defend this tower. They're gonna take this tower out, and they're probably gonna stick with the high ground defense with the help of Puck and Pangolier, who has his Mage Slayer and
Look at Axe's
scepter.
positioning.
and he couldn't land his tombstone before he dies before that with the help of Laguna Blade. And meanwhile, Pangolier just rolls in to try and get this kill onto the disruptor, and he gets a call on disruptor, but Axe misses his call onto the lion, and he does not have his call yet, and they managed to get the kill on both the supports now.
They're too tanky. They can't do anything. They don't have enough damage.
Meanwhile, SF just used his silhouettes to get the kill onto the axe, and he saves the Pangolier with the help of a tombstone, and they managed to get the kill onto the Necro because they don't have the disruptor alive. They are not able to get the kill onto the Puck, and they just completely destroyed them in this team fight. But still, Necro does still have as damage.
Shadowfiend?
He's gonna ult perfectly, and he's gonna get the kill on Lina, who was on a godlike streak, and he
I wanna
gets
see the
2k
graph after
gold.
that.
And they just got a
Still not
2k
that much.
gold in this team fight just from killing the Lina. SF is really strong now. He goes for the Hurricane Pike, and maybe they could just get a kill onto the disruptor if he's showing.
They're finding this.
They're trying to find
I think
his
they know. They even commit the ulti.
He commits the ult, and he might be able to get the kill onto the disruptor, but disruptor still has his ult ready. Axe is alive, and he calls the lion. He missed the call on the puck, and this could be fatal for
He
Axe.
got the kill on the line, but
You can tell Dyer's middle
No.
tower is in trouble from the way it's being destroyed as I speak.
okay, they have a glimmer of hope now. Ogre, what are you doing here?
Well, he was trying to save his axe, I guess.
Did they have to throw this much? They overcommitted so much.
Uh,
Maybe they were
well,
overconfident.
Middle tower is in
I wouldn't say overconfidence. They just thought they could just burst out the
And the
Pangolier
Necro as
instantly.
well.
And I don't think Pangolier is
Oh,
going to
the
die
Necro.
from this. And he used his rolled up, and no one is trying to get out of here. But I don't think this is the right place for him to go there. And he also has his rollout ready. SF just uses his blade mail, BKB to get the damage in onto the axe, and he immediately kills them. And this is completely changed now. Ever since Pangolier has been doing a really good play onto this lane, and SF just kills them. He's just hitting them really
Lina?
hard, and SF does not have the damage, and he might get. He's dead from the Hydra's breath. There is a really lot of
Well, they-
damage coming in from the Lina with the Hydra's breath and the Chrysalis. With also he had the Satanic ready, so they couldn't kill him on time.
Well, that was the best they could do actually, Radiant. But Dyer still punishes back. They do get the trade and stop this stampede.
I believe
comeback
it.
stampede
I believe
from
it,
Radiant
this
side.
was good for Radiant because they just closed up on their net worth because it was 15k net worth lead and he's just dropped down to 11k. So this could be really
I mean,
good
that's
for.
the best Radiant did for a long time this game.
They just did not expect a lot of damage coming in from Lina with the Hydra's Breath and Chrysalis, and he's going daedalus right now. So he is going to be scary once he gets his daedalus, and he also has his 25 talent tree with a 150% attack crit on targets affected by slow burn. So that is going to be playing a crucial role on his output damage in this matchup against Puck and SF. But amazing play coming in from the Pangolier. Those fights stuck in between in the smallest place available, and he uses Pangolier roll perfectly to get the kills in. I'm surprised that Pangolier did not go for a diffusal blade, considering they have a Lina. That could be really well. It could deal a lot of damage with the Pangolier's diffusal blade.
He's
But
going for a refresher. He's going for a refresher.
who's going for the refresh?
Pangolier.
Well, it could be good. But I just thought he might go for a diffusal instead of going for a, basher maybe. Diffusal would have been
They're
good,
bringing him
I
out.
guess. But still, basher is really well played item by him. And he died before he could use his tombstone. And Pangolier uses his role to try and give vision as much as possible for them, information for his team, so that he could get some damage in. Meanwhile, SF uses his Silver Rage to get the kill onto the disruptor, and Pangolier is trying to kite them, and Puck uses his coil to try and stop his teammates. Meanwhile, SF gets called by the axe, and he dies immediately because he has his BKB turned on, and he also has a silver edge, and that's a double kill for Team Sun Wukong. That was a bad call
SF
from.
is climbing up. SF is really climbing up in the damage right now. They didn't have Puck during that fight. Puck was in the bottom lane. I saw him. He was blocking the creeps like he was in the mid lane. And he just jumps in, ultis, and leaves. He couldn't do anything. So there
Well,
was
he at least
some-
stopped. There was a. I believe there was a good play coming in from Puck because he managed to use his coil and stop Lina and Necrophos in play so that they could get the kill onto the ogre and the axe, and they managed to get the kill onto them, and this potentially changed a lot of dynamics in the gameplay. They are able to get the outpost, and they managed to try and secure the triangle, and this could also be useful for them to get the tier 2 tower in bottom lane.
Roshan is up in 20 seconds.
Well,
Radiant could find a Roshan. Could be a glimmer of hope for them. Necrophos. Do you think Necrophos need a BKB?
Well, Necrophos has his scepter with the Heart of Tarrasque, and he will be dealing
Yeah.
a lot of damage in team fights. And he also has queued up a Quella's Crozier, so this could be useful for them. Unless maybe SF goes for a Satanic, and he has queued up for a Satanic, but he's going to finish his Dateless first before going for the Satanic. And
Top
they
lane,
are
just
pinging in the
smoked up.
bottom lane to go onto the Necro.
They're pinging, they
So
know it's Roshan fight.
this could be it for their team fights. They do not see them yet. Because SF did use his raise onto the bottom lane. They might be able to tell that they are smoked. Both the teams are smoked, and they're planning to take the Roshan, maybe even take the fight here. And they just place the
Yeah, now
sentry.
they know.
Just place the sentry, and
They scanned. They use the scan. They know where they are. They're going around now. I don't think Radiant expects this.
they are looking at SF, and they just pinged saying that the teams are rare. And Pangolier might be able to get the roll in with a two-man coil, and Axe missed his call, and SF instantly utilizes it and get the kill onto the Axe with the help of BKB and Silver Edge, and he's dealing a lot of damage onto the... He's getting out-damaged by the Lina. It is not enough. Nobody's helping the SF here, but they do manage to get the kill onto the Axe, and they're trying to get the kill on the Ogre, but that is not good enough, and they get the kill on SF. The damage coming in
SF
from
died.
Lina is really bad. They don't know how to deal
SF
with
was
that.
in the low ground too. SF did do a lot of damage, but and Lina had the high ground. And she just popped the Satanic,
and she
and
also
she
had a
was cool.
Satanic, so she just
Yeah.
out-damaged him at that point.
Red Dire had a bad start. Like they were hesitating to go inside. They were hesitating to initiate. And Puck re-initiated with himself. But they still couldn't capitalize on it. SF didn't have the
I
support.
believe Puck doesn't know that he doesn't have a shard yet. I believe he just thinks that he has a shard. That might be troublesome because he still hasn't bought a shard yet, and there is literally no damage from Puck's side. I mean, he's doing a lot of damage, but the right-click damage with the scepter is not enough. Will not be enough to get the kill onto anyone, I believe.
How is Radiant gonna respond to this?
They have a lot of
They don't
right-click
have
damage
the
from
SF.
Lina. They're just trying to tank this tower and get the damage onto the racks, and they just take the racks immediately. This is
We could go for more.
very troublesome for
They are
Team Sun
playing
Wukong. They still have the creeps in the mid lane, so they could go potentially take the tower on the top lane as well. With the racks, as it just chows down. And Axe misses his call, and immediately they try to get the kill onto the Necrophos, but Pangolier just rolls in, but he does not have an answer for this right-click damage from Lina, and he's just right-clicking them down to death. And SF forgets to press his BKB, and that is bad from SF because he did not press his BKB on time, and he gets immediately altered from the Necro, and there goes Lion as well. I don't think he can survive this, and they don't have the creeps yet. Maybe they could they could push the creep wave in the middle lane and try to take the kill.
I don't know why SF just ran into the ult. Like I saw him just standing there. He didn't press his BKB. He ran into Disruptor's ult and he just died. He was too focused on right-clicking Lina. That's gonna cost him the game. They're going for the
Puck
T4s
tries
now.
and uses
Puck is trying his best.
coil, but he manages to phase shift out of there with the help from the glimpse. And Puck does not have enough damage
They
to,
don't have any. Things is GG.
and SF does not have a buyback, and this might be GG if they're not being careful. Pangolier buys back,
Buybacks are coming
and
in.
he might be able to initiate with the ult, but Lena is just shoving them down with the right click damage, and they use the Axe manages to get the call onto the puck, and they might be able to get the kill onto the puck. But Pangolier is just chasing the disruptor with who has a lot of blink and glimmer, maybe, and he's just trying to run away. He manages to kill the disruptor, but it's still not enough with the tombstone active. He does have his ult, and Pangolier might be dead here. Yep, Pangolier is dead here, and he does not have a buyback. SF does have a BKB, and he uses it, but he gets called by the axe, and he instantly dies with the damage output coming in from the Lina, and I don't think they have an answer for it. And SF does not have a buyback now, so this might be GG for Team Sun Wukong, and they just lost their game. They just can't stop this anymore.
Well played.
And that might be the game 2 conclusion from Team Slayer. They just outdamaged them at this point.
Yeah, the Necrophos had a good lane, and they just couldn't recover from it. So, GG, Team Slayer.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And that is up for this weekend of Roshan Split Brawl. And we will be up by the next weekend on Saturday morning. And it is going to be ecstatic. So you guys can check us out on our webpage when the next match is going to be. And for the details will be down on the link below on our live stream. So please check us out and watch out for our future games and tournaments.
GG's. GG's.
See you guys later.
GG to all the. Bye.